a job for you, 621. This is an open call from the GaLm group, one of the corporate forces occupying Rubicon.
Attention, all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dafeng. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value, but we cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery. Bonus pay will be awarded for destroying their MTs. We want the enemy weakened. Consider it an opportunity to prove yourself. Impress us, mercenaries!
All right. It's time to mess up the Rubicon Liberation Front as our first thing.
As long as it gets done.
Maybe a different company will, maybe a different corporation will take over things.
Main system.
When we make our different choices. But for now,
destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
We've got a corporate merc! They're all to us already. Sneaky bastard.
for now, we just beat up a bunch of enemies. Bully this whole group.
The artillery placements. The front is protected with armor plating. Attack it from behind.
Deploy for combat. Destroy that AC.
There's only one of them. We can do this.
I could have sworn I blew you up, friend.
We're clear here. Move on to the next site, 621. You're up against mass-produced MTs. Eliminate them as necessary.
Yeah, they really are fucking armored up in the front. I just thought I could overkill them.
Head to the final site. Keep up the good work.
There! That corporate dog! Don't give him another inch. We have to defend the artillery!
At least with all of my superior
Clear
gear,
out the artillery here and our work is over.
you can clear out things a lot faster on these first missions.
Tell that interloper what makes the Liberation Front strong. Force and act, we stand as one!
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Do I get ratings on the first times through now? No. Okay. That would have been cool. I'm still really surprised that we got
new messages.
cut off. No new messages. Interesting. Okay. So if I go into sortie, replay missions. Ah, okay. So we still can replay every single mission we've played so far. I was worried that because they just like instantly throw us after the credits, that we would have to like just legit play through every single mission first to unlock the capability of doing it. But no, you keep it going forward.
Got a job for you, 621.
Maybe I bring back
It's an
Roadrunner.
open call from the Archivist group, one of the extraplanetary corporate forces.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Archivist group. The operation will take place in Grid 135, Southern Bellius. Your objective is to destroy an MT squad sent by Dafeng, a
Dafeng.
BaLum company, and a competitor. Grid 135 is a key foothold in Archivist's efforts to conduct a coral survey in the contaminated city. You, the independent mercenaries, are the key to maintaining our lead in the coral survey race. The Archivist group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
All right. Yeah, I'm tempted to bring back. We'll do this mission. A lot of these earlier missions
You've got ID. Now you need a rep.
are just like quick bursts. You just go in
Get
and
their
you're done in
attention,
like a minute.
621.
And so if I choose a faster mech
Activating combat mode.
for clearing out these things, we can see the new stuff,
Commence
new
mission.
content
Wipe out the Dafeng MT squad.
at a better rate.
Enemy attack! 1AC! Looks like the Archivist group hired some muscle. An independent mercenary, huh? At least they didn't send the Vespers. Intercepting!
They're just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 621.
This AC pilot's sharp.
Focus your fire!
No, I was like half a second off of multi-shot.
That merc's turned through us! Damn it! Archivist really scored this time.
Only a few targets left. I'm picking up new enemy signatures.
That's cute.
Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them.
You know what I'm surprised never happened? I'm surprised we never got like a fuck ton of heavy AC choppers as like a common enemy.
Commander Mission needs to know.
The enemy MT squad has been eliminated. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Woo! Woohoo!
No new messages.
It's just gonna legit not like give us any of the in-between messages. Alright. Let's bring back Roadrunner. My current machine guns are really like better than these other ones I unlocked. That's silly. 'Cause they didn't feel that good. Let's sort it out and try things. Try things with Roadrunner 2.0.
Got a job for you, 621. The BaLum group sent a request.
Raven, this request comes from Dafeng, one of our affiliates. The group has committed to use of military force to handle the Rubicon Liberation Front. Target for this mission is a squad of transport choppers. Destroy them. You'll encounter guerrilla resistance from Baus mass-produced MTs. They're no great concern. You performed adequately in your last sortie, Raven. This did not go unnoticed. We will be watching with interest to see what you bring to the team.
All right.
Now they're asking for you by name. Keep building your rep.
We're going for speed. Did you do the arena? Yeah. At least what I've had so far.
Main system activating combat mode.
All right.
Commence mission. Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport choppers. Confirmed. Transport chopper down. Keep at it, 621. There. Take it out.
Hostile AC! Defend our supply! Our comrades on the Strider can't wait any longer! Damn! Corporation!
Confirmed. Target destroyed. On to the next targets.
It's here. Fight back!
We're no match for an AC!
Have no fear. The coral is with us.
Looks like they've got a Baus tetrapod.
Yeah.
It's a cut above you. Looks like you got them all.
The coral's here to burn with you,
That's it
maybe.
for this job, 621. Return to base.
What the fuck are these people doing down here?
One new message.
Oh, yeah?
I see your back, 621. The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their coral survey. But to the Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion. It's just a job, 621. All of it.
Oh, okay. That one sounds like a repeat one. We haven't gotten any new messages, so I was like, maybe that's a part of the design. Like, oh, you only get new messages for very specific things. Alright. This tester AC is getting the full fucking might of, whoops. This guy's gonna get to taste Azure Burst.
Got a job for you, 621. It's an open call from the Archivist group.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Archivist group. Dafeng, one of our adversaries allied with GaLm, has introduced a new tester AC. It's a sample model from an external architect, featuring extensive assembly optimizations. In the hands
Extensive.
of an experienced pilot, it will pose a threat far too great to ignore. This brings me to the request. Intercept delivery of the tester AC and destroy it. The Archivist group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
I don't think it ever really poses a threat. Although, I mean, even like a crappy AC can beat up like MTs easily, so like I get it. But alright. We're gonna bully this guy.
The target may be a product sample, but it's still an AC. Stay sharp, 621.
This guy wants to become a pilot? Well, he should have spent some more time in VR or something.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We've got a read on the target. Now's the time, 621.
We're under attack! It's the locals. It's an independent.
That pilot's just a trainee on delivery duty, but don't let your guard down.
I just wanted a call sign of my own.
Enemy AC destroyed.
Got a call sign. Dead meat.
That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Poor guy. The only thing that made him die, like, last, 5 seconds longer was that I knocked him into an area that was awkward to fight in. Like, I didn't expect that. He had a little bit of cover. I was like, oh, oops.
Michigan. About leaving 621 with the red guns.
Handler Walter, forgot to mention something. The Liberation Front's changing the strategy. Been cozying up to independent mercs.
Great news, if it means more work for 621.
They can try whatever tricks they want. The Red Guns are ready to smash some heads.
I don't remember that dialogue.
1 new message.
About the tester AC you downed. That was being shipped to the Red Guns, GaLm's in-house AC squad. They're GaLm's main force, and its members are no amateurs. Remember who you're messing with.
Hey, you sent me after it. Don't scold me. Well, let's keep it up.
Got a job for you, 621.
This is like the 4th or 5th time I'm doing this mission.
Planned by GaLm HQ. Check the briefing.
Heard the good news from Walter, did ya? Good. Sit your ass down and listen. GaLm's moving in on the Gallium Dam complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy. I'll be sending 2 good-for-nothing maggots from the Red Guns, Gun 4 Volta and Gun 5 Iguazu. You're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty. I'm assigning you the call sign Gun 13, a lucky little number that just became available. Gun 13, sound off!
Hoorah!
Good enough. Now go get ready! We're going on a field trip, kiddo!
Hey, maybe this time he'll fucking survive. Towards the end, if the same events happen. We're gonna go with Roadrunner for this.
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with 621. Don't let the Red Guns teach you bad manners.
It's funny he says that, because that's all they really do is just insult me for this entire mission.
Main system activating combat mode.
GaLm Group AC Squad Red Guns reporting for duty. Commence mission. Attack! Get in there, you maggots! Great. An independent merc. Who's the wise guy who decided the Red Guns should be taking care of some freelancer?
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves. 1 target destroyed.
Hey, freelancer. But no one even told you why we're here. Well, us real Red Guns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, the locals' little base is next. Good five. Can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
2 targets destroyed.
How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur.
You actually want me to kill all the targets around here? That's different.
I considered you a pro either. We don't need backseat drivers in the Red Guns. Shape up or ship out!
That takes care of the frontline MTs.
That was just the warm-up. Look alive, maggots!
Wait, 621. I'm receiving a coded transmission.
Yeah, this is different. I can't go through here.
Raven, I represent the Rubicon Liberation Front. Our request is simple. We want you to take out the 2 red guns.
That's cute.
Our compensation will be double GaLm's offer. Awaiting your response.
The answer is no.
Interesting. Your call, 621.
Yeah, we're good. I want.
Not in it for the money. Whatever the corporations are giving you, I hope it's worth it. 2 generators to go.
I have an idea of what I want to try and do.
Hope you're enjoying the field trip, kids.
Don't wet your pants now.
Does this guy ever shut up? Good 5. No luck for the sewing club, I see. That attitude won't get you far on Rubicon. Hope you pilot better than you sew.
One more target remaining, 621.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Yeah, if the Liberation wants to try some new shit on my second, run, that's not happening.
Hear me, you corporate vultures. The Rubiconians will
Maybe
never
if I
yield.
go all the way
Going home
around
in armored coffins.
and repeat what I did the first time around,
Hot dog, I got an AC.
More like an old piece of junk. It's barely different from an MT.
Gun 4, you're not exactly cutting edge either. You want to be next on the scrap heap?
Left-hand ammunition at right-hand ammunition at 30%.
Independent mercenary, why be a mere pawn? What honor is there in serving corporations that exist only to kill and plunder?
It's fun sometimes. I don't know.
30%.
Damn you, scavengers! Father Dolmayan, I've failed you!
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed.
Yeah, I never got to talk
Guess
with
you're not just tagging along anymore.
Father Dalman first time around. Maybe that changes in New Game Plus.
Looks like my good-for-nothings were good for something after all. Field trip's over. Good 13. I'll keep that lucky call sign open for you.
Woo! I think Roadrunner's pretty good for these first missions.
1 new message.
You're lucky, Merc. You were the only warm body they could find. The red guns are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
I killed you in a different timeline, so I'll let you get on. We got revenge for his attitude already.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's a request from the Archivist group.
Raven, this request comes from Schneider, an Archivist subsidiary. The mission will take place in the Bonadea dunes of Western Belius. Our coral investigation there is being blocked by the Strider, a Rubicon Liberation Front mining ship. You are to destroy it. The Strider is a mobile resource base that was extensively weaponized by the Liberation Front. Call it the crowning glory of their efforts to militarize into an anti-corporate force. Your attack will focus on the Eye, a giant laser cannon connected directly to the main generator. It's protected by a shield, which is powered by auxiliary sub-generators. These should be your first targets. This concludes the briefing. Good luck.
I'm tempted to bring out Slugger for this, just for like overwhelming firepower, but fuck it, we're keeping the speed going.
Time for a little self-promotion, 621. smash the Strider, and Archivist HQ will be sure to remember your name.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. First, get through all that dust and make contact with the Strider.
An unidentified AC. Must be one of the corporation's dogs. Activate the eye. Burn them away. Yes, sir! Coral! Abide with Rubicon! Abide with Rubicon.
Yeah, I don't like that. You get like
Picking up a
two
surge of
shots.
energy to the eye. Watch out, or it'll burn you to ash.
Oh my god, oh my god, those were not what I thought they were.
Take out one of its
I thought
legs
they were
and
like
bring it to
way
a halt.
smaller missiles that were way closer.
Laser.
All hands, prepare for close range combat. Intercept.
Slugger would have been able to stay up there. Fuck. There we go. Timber! I should move.
Confirmed. Strider leg compromised. It's going down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Alright, now we've got a foothold to get on the deck. Grab on and get to work on the sub-generators.
That AC pilot's no rookie. We can't take any chances. Double the rig.
They're trying to cut and run. Head to the midship 621 and don't let them go.
Oopsie. I don't need to take out all those missiles. Fuck it.
We can't sink the enemy AC! Remember, we fight for the Coral. Defend the sub-generator.
Sub-generator destroyed. 3 to go.
You fight for the coral, you die for the coral.
Sir, we've lost another sub-generator!
2 to go.
Remember the hardships that made us. Remember that when Rubicon burned, we endured.
Woohoo! That was scary. Too fast.
We're losing the shield, sir.
Just one left.
The Strider is the flagship of our war.
Woohoo!
Defend the ship with your lives.
All sub-generators destroyed. The ice sheet. Now you've got the target in your sights. Time to finish this 621.
The eye is taking significant damage. Sir, the eye is in a critical state.
Yeah, but it doesn't even get a chance to defend itself
How can just
if you just
one
bum
AC
rush
do
it.
this?
Wow.
Sir, no response from the eye. No, we can't lose the Strider.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. And it looks like all that energy it was sucking up has nowhere to go. Move 621. You need to get clear of the Strider.
You don't even have to tell me.
Damn hyenas, damaging the planet. Oh, provide with Rubicon.
See that, 621? The Strider's blowing itself up. A fitting end for something built to fail.
And that distance was a good view for watching this thing blow up. Last time I like barely made it out, so I just got blinded by the explosion, really. Roadrunner's time might be running out. Slugger might be coming back.
You must be the handler, I presume, for the independent mercenary Raven.
Snail.
Honored to make your acquaintance, V2 Snail.
I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that disposing of some Liberation Front garbage hardly qualifies you. Know your place, you meager dog sitter. The answer is no.
I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on.
Oh? Are you suggesting your dog can take Freud's place?
You'll see. Just give us the chance.
Very well then. We're also deploying V4, who's been equally brazen of late. Let's see how they both perform.
Yeah, I'm sure Rusty just doesn't like your attitude either, Snail. You're kind of a dick. Kind of too snooty. Snooty Snail.
One new message.
If it's Snail, I'm skipping it.
Raven, your work on the Strider deserves commendation.
Yeah.
I am thrilled to have issued you the request. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Archivist Group's mercenary liaison. V8 Pater, at your service.
V5
I think I'll enjoy
Pater.
doing business with you.
He survived his encounter with me. It's okay.
This request comes straight from Archivist headquarters. They want you to assist with a mission the corporations are calling Operation Wall Climber.
This is V2 Snail, leader of the Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate. You will be attacking the Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front. The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it. V4 will also be participating in this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that GaLm has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
I think the first part's really easy. Roadrunner can really clear that. But I am concerned about dealing with the Juggernaut. For the sake of variety, we'll roll it out.
Your objective is to take the Liberation Front fortress, the Wall.
Slugger was our main runner for like all
Show
of
them you're
the
worth
first
credits.
campaign, so we'll
621.
keep mixing it up a little bit here.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Archivist. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 6-2, keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, Corporation dog! Coral, abide with Rubicon!
AP at 50%.
I don't even know what fucking hit me.
The friendly MT squad will take care of the city. You take care of the Baus Tetrapod MT 621.
I will take care of it when I am fucking no longer getting blasted by these wall cannons. Feels really satisfying to just fire citizens. We good? Alright.
Forged in act! We stand as one! Die, mercenary!
Taking the head slow. There's an AC behind us.
Another one? Corporate.
Baus Tetrapod MT eliminated. That significantly reduces the threat in the city. Access the bulkhead and break into the wall. Confirmed. You're inside the wall. Be prepared for close quarters combat. Do you read me?
That's what I do best, Walter.
You're fast. Guess you're sharper than they say. I'll have to step up my own game. Numbered Vesper. He's elite. But remember, even GaLm couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack! Keep that back up! We're taking too much fire!
Woo! He almost got me there.
There should be a lift nearby. The target is close.
Go up. These slow ass elevators. I'm road runner, not road rider.
I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
Got it. Hey, Rusty. It's Rusty. Oh my God.
You must be Raven. One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
I'm ready for you to distract this guy because I don't really have damage output for this shit.
That's the Juggernaut. Heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot.
Please watch where you're backing up. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em.
Yeah, fuck you too, Snail.
So much for our decoy.
Left-hand ammunition at
This is horse
50%.
shit.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Not the backup damage.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wall Climber is a success. That pilot, Rusty, it seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
Yeehaw! Poor Juggernaut. It's just there to be fucking absolutely bullied. It is not capable of doing much.
One new message.
Rusty?
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something.
Yeah.
During Operation Wall Climber, Archivist was planning to sacrifice you. The plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. The higher-ups are going to remember you now, that's for sure. As will I.
Alright. Retrieve combat logs, investigate boss arsenal 2. Oh. We'll go ahead and do this one first.
Got a job for you, 621. One of the GaLm companies has put in a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We're conducting an investigation into the Vespers, Archivist's augmented human squad. Currently, our focus is on their 4th squad leader, V4 Rusty.
E4 Rusty.
Sweep the route Rusty took during Operation Wall Climber and retrieve combat logs from the wrecks he left on his way in. The wall is now under Archivist's control, and they've stationed their MT squads there for the Coral Survey. As such, he'll be targeting the brief window where their main force is deployed elsewhere. Keep an eye on the time and retrieve as many logs as you can. That concludes the briefing. We expect prompt results, Gun 13.
I'll try, GaLm. This is a mission of running around really fast, so I can make it work. We're gonna say Roadrunner. There's a lot of small targets in this.
You should be used to Rubicon by now.
I really am.
Time to take a break from shooting up the place.
Balls. There's a lot of small enemies on this mission, including another AC. There is no break from shooting.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Search the nearby wrecks for combat logs recording engagements with V4 Rusty. This gives us some more insight about V4 skills.
I feel like there's another log in that area. Yep, there it is.
Analyzing log.
The well dries. The well we found in Gallium is going to dry up sooner than later. We just can't harvest as much coral as we used to, and what little we do get, the cork squeeze out of us. Okay, no, we've read that one too.
Some more evidence on what the coral situation looks like.
I wonder if there's one up there. I don't think so.
Unidentified AC.
Open fire! Kill the intruder!
That makes 3 logs.
Steel Haze appears to be assembled from a Schneider high-mobility frame, equipped with weapons that allow for swift, agile action.
This is
And now me too.
We've got visuals on V4's AC assembly. Analyzing. Worthless.
I was gonna say, I don't think that one even has anything.
Stop!
This one.
What are you doing here?
Looks like they're out scavenging. Could be a dozer.
They're still dangerous.
Give me the info. Thank you.
Very interesting. This could be worth something.
Is that it? We've got like the 2 down here that we have to fight an AC for.
You! AC pilot! You're no comrade of ours, are you? Wait! You killed them all!
The Liberation Front survivor.
I killed some. Thank you very much.
Just
Ow.
if you engage her. The mission comes before everything else.
Shameless! Corporate dog! Go! Leave Rubicon alone!
Left-hand ammunition at 50%.
Keep an eye on the clock. Either avoid combat or make it quick.
I'm a Coral warrior, just like the others, and I will not give in! Forged in ash, we stand as one! We're not like you, a greedy hound!
I don't know. You guys seem pretty opportunistic yourselves. Give it a chance. I'm sure you do everything that I do.
I'm sorry, Archivist. I couldn't keep my promise.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Get back to work, 621. Nothing we can sell here.
I feel like that's genuinely it. Like there might be part thing we missed. Oh. Surely there's like an 8th log on this mission. I just have no idea where it is.
Wrap it up. Archivist's main force will be here any minute now. We've got enough logs to satisfy the request. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Maybe there really is only the 7.
One new message.
Gun 13 Raven!
Yeah, what's up?
Got some decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan.
Oh, you're welcome.
Additionally, I'll introduce myself. Gun 6 Red, but you can call me sir. Privileged to be among Balam's best, even if I am stuck whipping you independents into shape. Believe you me, I'm gonna put you to work.
Wait, wouldn't that make him Red Gun 6 Red? That's okay, yes, alright. This mission, I'm not sure what I'm gonna bring. It's like the one mission with invisible enemies.
621. The client is the Rubicon Liberation Front. Here's the briefing.
more than a corporate pawn. Perhaps we can even work together. I want you to investigate Baus Arsenal number 2, a major MT factory in the Belius region. The Baus Corporation sells to anyone, but they've been essential to maintaining our firepower. Now, their second arsenal has gone silent overnight. If it were only a comms failure, a simple check-in would do. But, well, after the Strider, more cautious voices have gained influence. This isn't our finest moment, but would appreciate your help.
Alright, we're bringing out Slugger.
Some advice before you go, 621. Expect the unexpected.
Now I do expect the unexpected. I know exactly what's gonna happen.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Investigate Baus Arsenal number 2. I've been checking the perimeter, and I'm picking up nothing. What happened here? It's too quiet.
Gonna go ahead and recharge. Alright.
Watch out, 621. Watch its shots and see where they're coming from.
Damn. Killed it! Oh well, I hit it.
Of course. MDD. Stick to it like glue. You'll lose it if it gets too far.
Oh my god, it got me. Holy shit!
Was that mech behind what happened here? 621, continue the investigation.
It's really funny to me that, like, the first time around, we still hadn't been introduced to the scan mechanic.
It's got you in its sights.
Start attacking us.
Another one of those stealth mechs. Don't let it outpace you, 621. 621. I think there's more than one this time. Use your scanner. Mark your targets to undermine their tricks.
Whoa!
Unidentified machine down. Keep going and stay sharp.
He didn't get me this time. One like right back here. There you are.
Good eye. See, I told you to expect the unexpected.
Everything's reloaded. Alright.
Confirmed. Unidentified mechs destroyed. Keep going, 621.
Target's hit. And maybe the tutorial for scan was before this. I don't remember. It's been so long. 30 plus hours. Too long for the brain cells to retain anything.
A coral response. 621. Get down and take a closer look. No doubt about it. This water. It contains faint traces of coral. Must have been an underground vein. Baus was hiding a well all this time.
That's a little late, I would say. I'm gonna kill this one first this time.
One by one, 61. One unidentified mech down.
It moved. Oh, I dodged into it! It's okay, target's clear.
Seems that's the last of them. This wasn't a simple check-in after all. Head back and rest up, 621.
It's really funny going from Roadrunner to Slugger. I just... so much slower. So much wider.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watchpoint.
One new message.
I see you're back, 621. About the coral well that was found at Baus Arsenal number 2. That was just a drip coming from an underground vein, and it won't last long. It's not the coral we're searching for. One more thing. I've sent you your next job. This one isn't from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Alright. Attack the watchpoint.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a watchpoint. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watchpoint is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
I wonder if Roadrunner would be good enough for the later parts of this. You know what? From the get-go, let's just do Azure Burst.
You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything.
The first part of this mission will suck for Azure Burst, but the rest of it, all primed for her, you know?
It's go time, 621. Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary.
Four piece. They really should just try to hire me.
Main
Maybe I'd
activating
be
combat
willing
mode.
to help them out.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Annihilate the SG squad in Sector 1.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look into that later. Engaging. Code
See?
7-8.
Start
Requesting
reload
backup.
my gun.
Yeah, I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
That's what I was trying to avoid. Ooh. Damn it. I keep trying to reload my shotgun, but I keep just playing Roadrunner and Slugger too long there. There's a survivor in here, and I don't know where they are. That, or I'm just supposed to keep going that way? Maybe I just go up. No? Right. Deja vu. Dude, who am I missing? One of these PCA mechs must have either gone inside, or I go this way, actually. Oh, no. I think I do go this way, but I have to clear the area first. What the fuck? Fine, we're going in. There you are.
Confirmed.
One
Enemy
survivor.
squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
That does happen to be the case here, I guess.
Code 3-1C. We've taken critical damage.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated.
Oh, sorry. I saw a giant door and was like, I will wait.
You see that? That's the watchpoint's control center. The target's inside. Make your way in.
Attacking a watchpoint. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
Is that Sula?
Yep.
Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. If only you had a different master.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
He'd be dead already if that fucking pillar hadn't taken the shot. There you go.
Walter, stay away from the watchpoint.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Forget about him, 621. You did good today. Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
I'm on my way. I don't remember if there were targets in here. You know, the little anime fiend in me wishes that, little weird fiend in me wishes you could see, like, everything getting rearmed on your character, one by one. Thinking, like, Zoids, Gundams level stuff.
Good job, 621.
Mission accomplished. Nothing wrong could possibly happen
We're done
now.
here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
I'm pretty deep in here, Walter.
Who are you?
I'm Raven.
An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact?
For the second time, yeah.
I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
What if that's exactly what's happened? And I'm just reliving moments that we wish could happen again.
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with handler.
Raven,
Yep,
I've identified an approaching enemy.
that does happen to be a pretty bad-looking enemy.
I'll synchronize with your brainwaves and maintain contact to support you.
It's alright. I think I can make this work.
Reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven. I've taken your comms link offline for now. That massive dose of coral nearly killed you. Please, you have to focus on winning this. The enemy can't take much more.
You're absolutely right about that.
Raven, get clear.
Oh, I fucking flew into the aftermath of it.
At 50%.
Enemy systems down. It's silent.
Give me like half the stuff on it. Give me that like spinning ring of fire and doom. I can make it work.
Raven,
Hello.
you need rest.
Okay.
But first, a warning.
Does the warning come with the glowing
The coral
light?
surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
Sounds like we should stop that then. Make sure. Someone or something handles it. Or maybe we use the fire to our
Friend of mine
advantage.
sent me this observational data. Look, 621. The localized explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field across the Alien Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company. Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head.
Yeah, she's nice.
That's a common side effect of old gen augmentation.
You should talk with her. I'm sure you could come together and...
Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
It's the coral surge part. Hello.
The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area. And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. I have to see where they're taking us.
Yeah, I don't actually think I have a choice in that matter, but you
How
can come
the
along for the
struggle
ride.
over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
All right, chapter 1 complete.
Augmented Human C4621, entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order.
But Walter, I don't really need to rest
Raven,
up.
I see your handler's away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from GaLm already. Let's take a look, shall we?
Air really does just immediately like, hey, I'll just take over your handler's
Registration
job.
number RB23. Call sign, Raven.
Hello.
You have proven yourself to be truly exceptional. Which brings us to a request.
Oh yeah?
The Integration Program.
Ooh.
This program concerns Mind Alpha, a pilotless AC that we have developed,
Okay.
sampling the various factions' machines to assimilate their technology and design philosophies.
Uh-huh.
We would like you to engage it in arena combat to evaluate the accuracy of our model.
Sure.
Please, assist us with the future of All Might technology.
What do you got for me? So like S++, the analysis category has been added to the arena. Change tabs in the arena menu to access analysis. All right, what's that about? Analysis. So that brings us to these alpha series. Okay, here's the new game plus content. All right. As part of its mercenary initiatives, All Mind conducts its own research and development of AC parts. This particular research exercise concerns the extension of human sensory capabilities. Through a process of continuous improvement, All Mind will create an AC that, to the pilot, feels like an extension of their own body. Yeah, that sounds cool. Although also kind of worrisome. You've got this system and algorithm, recording information on every single top pilot in the system. What's that gonna end up turning into?
Integration Program, initiating Phase 1. Please begin by engaging the Mind Alpha model in virtual combat. Commencing analysis.
I'm gonna guess you're tougher than the
Main system, activating combat mode.
S-rank pilots. But you're still just an AC.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
This thing is just too powerful. Let's keep it going. Analysis subject 51011 AL as part of its mercenary. Okay, so does it say the same thing? No, it doesn't. All right. As part of its mercenary support initiatives, All Mine also provides a beginner's program for new mercenaries. Many mercenaries have benefited from the trainer's guidance and successfully flown from the nest. All Mine monitors the progress of trainees in order to further improve the program. Are you saying this would just be the trainer AC? Because I've been that thing plenty of times.
Integration program, Alpha 2. The next sample is the trainer AC. This will be integrated into Mind Alpha.
The trainer AC, but it gets serious.
Commencing analysis.
Main system activating combat mode.
Really? Starting off the fight fast. The instant I peeked over the hill, it was on me.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
Yeah, you know what? Make that the AC test they have to virtually go through to pass. Since we've encountered too many newbie pilots on the field, you're doing actual, like, life or death work. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got 9 more analysis subjects to go after. I assume those are going to continue to unlock as we go through the chapters. All right, 51012 AL. As part of its mercenary support initiatives, All Might also provides sample AC assemblies for beginners. For pilots who are not augmented humans, it can be extremely difficult to reassemble an entire AC and immediately adapt to it. All Might strives to create a future where all mercenaries can enjoy a near symbiotic relationship with their AC. That's what I would want. If I would be an AC pilot, I wouldn't want like being like an early version AC. That's probably like driving around a walking
final analysis.
Forklift. You know? That's gotta suck.
The next sample is the tester AC. This will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Commencing analysis.
Give me some like G Gundam, like 1-to-1 control level stuff.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh, you've got a sword? My bad.
Target destroyed. The data will be integrated into Mind Alpha. Thank you for your assistance.
Good. These programs so far easier to deal with than the top human pilots. So I can see why you needed someone to help him out. You know, help make them a little bit better. All right, we got some extra OS upgrade points, so
Incoming comms.
time to put some points down.
Thank you for your continued support. Your testing has identified several key points for improvement to Mind Alpha.
Yeah.
The evolution of All Mind will not disappoint.
All right. I'm having a brain lapse here. I was gonna do something after that, but now I've forgotten it. Shit. Oh! Alright, I need OS tune. Come on, Jesus. Alright. Damage control. Oh, that. Just need a little bit more points and get max damage mitigation. There really isn't any point for me to hold on to these 6 points, so we'll just do access speed optimization. I can also go towards melee weapon damage. I'm assuming this will also affect, like, the kick damage. And more than likely, once we... have, like, every single thing, we'll probably be able to max out every single slot. That's what it's feeling like. We got a ton of OS points from that. It just takes, you know, going through the game like 3 or 4 times. Excluding melee weapons. That's sad. But I understand. Alright, we'll do... We can do like 1 point of melee damage.